Hello YouTube, Conductor165 here, and today we are going to be talking about this. Now you think, that's a wooden railway Thomas. One problem, it doesn't have a button, it has a switch. So this is a motorized wooden railway Thomas, which the additions of motorized Thomas and Friends, Thomas anyway, was first released in the year 2000. And for the life of me, I looked for a box, I could not find one. However, on the screen now is the current modern motorized Thomas. And if I move this one over, and the image is over here, you can see that there is some similarities. However, some things are different. So, first off, underneath, it says, if I can find it, Ghislaine Thomas Limited 2001, caution, possible entanglement, keep away from hair. So yeah, where the other Thomas is, I think it's plastic, and the other motorized Thomas, I think it's plastic body, and only has a button so it can go forwards. This Thomas is special, because not only was it one of the first ever motorized wooden railway Thomases. First off, it's got a die-cast body, so that means the body's made out of metal, and it is quite heavy. It definitely packs quite a bit of weight, this engine. And as you notice, the switch allows it to go forwards and backwards. Now, before anyone calls me out, this is not a modification. A picture on screen now is what the inside of it looks like. This is an engine that's designed to go forwards and backwards. Now, unlike model trains like Hornby and Bachmann, where they're powered by a controller so you can run them backwards and forwards, Trapmaster, if they were not remote controlled, did not have a backwards and forwards motion. Ertl had one electric motorized Thomas that would go backwards and forwards, but other than that, there's not many Thomases that can go backwards. This is one of those rare ones. This is a Thomas that is able to go backwards as well as forwards. Now that I've shown you about its amazing abilities to go backwards and forwards, the only thing it lacks is it's not as fast as other wooden railway Thomases. In all fairness though, you're looking at 20 years old, this toy. And as you can see, it's seen some love with the few paint chips it's had. However, I'm really happy to have it. It's just so unique. Now, if we look at it by the way, in my entire life of searching for Thomas toys, I've only seen two of these. This was sold in a bundle pack for about £8 with some others, and the other one I saw was it in two pieces, the motor and the body. Really, I should have bought it, but I already had one, so there's no need to. I'll let some other child be able to get it. And that was at a car boot sale. Always look at car boot sales, you'll find these or any other random things there. So first off, the middle wheel can go up and down. I believe the modern toys still have that. Second, if we look at the detail, it doesn't have as much. Here it should be black because these two are separate pieces. There is no cab interior. Makes sense because there's a giant switch. And the whistles are a bit odd. If we look at the whistles, it looks more like a bell. A bit like from Toby the Tram Engine. There is no windows and no red stripes. I'm sorry that my camera's a bit blurry today. I don't know why that is. However, it does have some tank caps, water tank caps. It's got his nice blue dome, nice funnel as well. And he would have had eyebrows, but sadly they faded over time. And you can see how, for some reason, his buffer beam seems to go in towards the front. The other side is pretty much the same. Sadly, it's seen a bit more damage. And if we look at the back, it's plain. Nothing special. But yes, it does have little buffers there. Quite nice. And yes, there is an emoji over the Magna because it's showing my face. I will be showing my face at a very later date, not yet. Also, I have with me a regular wooden railway Thomas. Now, I believe that this Thomas... Oh, got a bit of rust on it by the looks of it. So this wooden Thomas, I believe, is a fake. It's not a genuine Thomas. The main reason why I think that is because, unlike take and play, these couplers are positive and negative. They're not unipole motors, meaning they'll connect either way round. Watch the take and play videos, you'll understand what I mean. However, if I connect it up, it wants to push Thomas away. But if I connect him backwards, look at that. The magnets are backwards. As well as that, he doesn't look built right. I'll talk about more of this Thomas when I do the regular wooden railway Thomas review, but if we just compare the two, you can see there's a lot of differences. And although it is a fake, it is quite a close comparison of what an actual wooden railway Thomas would look like. So yeah, let's get this fake out of the screen and back to this. You'll notice as well, it has rubber traction tyres. That screw releases the body as shown on the image earlier. But yeah, it's got rubber traction tyres, and I think that's mainly because the wooden track is quite deep, and although this thing lacks speed, it's very strong. I think it would pull about 5 to 7 cars maybe. Again, I don't collect wooden railway. These are just the odd items that I've managed to pick up over the years. I will be collecting at some point. But yeah, this thing can manage quite a lot on its own. But the only thing is, as all wooden railway trains, they cannot run well on smaller curves. That's one problem with the motorized engines. They need big curves. So I've set up a loop where you see the Trackmaster running sessions. So you'll get some shots of this engine hard at work. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review of this special unique engine. It's definitely one for the books because of how odd it is. And one last thing, there's only 3 engines, as far as I know, from Wooden Railway that have that special switch. Thomas, Percy and James. And they're all very different to what the modern versions are now. So if you find them, I highly recommend them because they're collectibles, they're very rare, and when it comes to Thomas toys, there's not many Thomas toys that go backwards as well as forwards, let alone be motorized altogether. So yeah, enjoy the running session. The votes will be up soon. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.